So we're going to do a pick a card reading. So we'll have card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Give you 2 seconds to pick a card, either card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. The question that I will be asking is, what message or messages does the universe have for you and your lover? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. All right, let's set card number 3 and card number 2 back there. And we will start with card number 1. Universe, for card number 1, what messages do you have for them and their lovers? Card number 1, what messages do you have for them and their lover? Universe, card number 1, what messages do you have for them and their lover? Oh, Temperance is trying to pop out. I love how these cards flip. They're printed on both sides. Oh, 2 cards. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Set those right there. 4 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Need one. Whoa, okay. One more card and we have the Moon card. So, you chose card number 1. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the Moon card. So to begin with, I can see here that someone is feeling defeated in this connection. Someone is feeling very defeated. You see that there's war going on back here. Like this king is sitting here and his kingdom is burning behind him, and there's nothing else he can do. He's done everything within his power, used all of the elements, and there's nothing else that he can do. And so, although it's not a rock bottom energy, it is definitely an energy of defeat, right? So what clarity can you provide for the 4 of Swords? Swords cards are all also in regards to communications, and here we go, and the Ace of Swords flipped out, so we have the Ace of Swords too. So there's some clarity, there's some truth that needs to be brought to the light. We have the Moon card here. The Moon card is all about it can be about secrets, it can be about wearing a mask, right? It can be about this tower moment waiting to happen. This particular Moon card has this crab here, and so when this person is dealing with their emotions, they could be emotionally unavailable or emotionally unstable. And so when emotions come to the light or to the surface, right, they hide behind this mask or they retreat within their shell, and so they're not very comfortable with with coming forward or being clear about their emotions. Doesn't mean that they don't love you, right? Secrets they could be holding back are not necessarily, detrimental secrets that are about cheating or, lying or stealing or something like that. Sometimes it can just be about not feeling comfortable, having some type of securities and needing to wear a mask. Maybe this has to do with the way that they were brought up, maybe this has to do with the relationship or relationships that they've dealt with in the past that have just not been healthy, and it's caused them to wear a mask. Maybe, they have some mental clarity that they need to do within themselves in their own lives, so that they can come forward with their emotions. This guy is defeated, but he wants to work with you. And I say guy just because there's a male figure in that card, but it could be a guy or a girl. These energies go both ways, but they want to work with you and build a foundation, something magnificent with you, with that Three of Pentacles card there. Five of Swords just popped out, but there's been some conflict, and this could be an inner struggle from what I see here with this Four of Swords card. You know, this guy is defeated. He's just completely defeated. And so there could be inner conflict on how to go about working towards building with you when he's so used to wearing a mask, you know, and that's where his safety lies. His safety lies behind this mask. And so in order for him to come forward with clarity and with truth and with this communication, right, he's got to remove this mask. And that's where the inner struggle is coming in. That's where the inner fight is coming in, because it's difficult for him to be vulnerable. And that's okay. But you got the Lover's card. Whoop, whoop. So the Lover's card just fell out. I'm going to set that right there because that deserves to stand up. So the Lover's card fell out. And the Lover's card is all about, you know, making decisions within a sacred relationship. It's about destruction. It's about growth. It's about building together. And it's divinely guided, right? Lover's card is such a beautiful card. I don't care what deck it is. It's divinely guided. You have branches of destruction, branches of fire here, and branches of growth here with the snake coming out. But you know, it's about the yin and yang of it all, the push and pull of it all. And so you have to give this person time, because they do have an inner struggle. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So they want to make an offer to you, right? They want to remain resilient. They want to push through. They want to come forth. They want to be enlightened. They want to stop this fight, but they're battling within themselves. They're battling with removing this mask because maybe they don't think that you will like who they truly are. Maybe their insecurities to them are just demons. Maybe that's their demons, you know? Maybe they don't see themselves as being worthy of this love, you know? And that's where this mask comes in. Let's see what this card is. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, so this guy is definitely in a state of retreating, right? He's just defeated. He's by himself. And, you know, your person could be away from you right now. Your person may have needed time just to deal with their own inner conflicts, with their own inner struggles. But your person will come back. They will revive themselves, and they will be very clear with you on what it is that they've been going through, what they've been battling with within, and hopefully they will feel comfortable enough to remove this mask. Eventually this mask will come off, but you have to be patient with them and give them time. You know, they've had a lot of betrayal in their lives. They've been through a lot of breakdowns, a lot of shakeups. They've been in kind of a holding pattern because they really want to be their best self for you. And I just feel like they don't think that they're worthy enough for you. And that's what they're battling with right now. So just be patient with them. All right. So that was card number 1. Be patient. If you chose card number 2, let's see what messages the universe has for you. So, universe, what messages do you have for the people who chose card number 2? What messages do you have for the people who chose card number 2? Card number 2. Whoa. All right. We have the King of Swords. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Come through, King of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Come through. You got a very blunt, a very blatant, very clear, no nonsense, experienced man coming through. It doesn't have to be a man. I say that just because of the character on the card, but this energy coming through, wanting to deliver a message of love. This is the second crab that I've seen. Card number 1 had a crab too. Card number 2, this, although they want to deliver you a cup of love, although they want to deliver this message of love, right? They are They have their back to you, and so you can't see their anything. You can't see their body. They're covered in armor. They're protecting themselves because they've been hurt in the past. And with this crab down here, if they feel too vulnerable, they will retreat, you know, and it has nothing to do with you. It has only to do with them. But this is the last card that fell out, which is the Ace of Pentacles. But they want to offer this new beginning to you. They want a new start with you. They want, this could also be an engagement. They could be ready to take a leap of faith with you and, you know, step their game up, elevate this relationship as a whole. The King of Swords is calculated, right? He's very purposeful. Like every step that he takes, he's very clear about it. There's a hawk down there. Hawks have great vision. And so he's very clear about the steps that he wants to take towards you. He's very clear about offering you this cup of love, which could be an engagement. It could be the beginning of building a family together, building a life together, building something that is worthy, something that is of value, building something abundant with you. But he is protected and this knight is protected. So just be aware that if you're having some challenges or if there's an opportunity to grow with your partner is emotionally unavailable to a certain extent. I don't think fully, because we can see this king's face. On the other side of this card, you can see this knight's face, but just a little bit. But they're fully protected, and so they could be emotionally unavailable. That does not mean that they don't love you. They just have a different way of expressing that love to you. And so you need to understand their love language, because I believe that they are trying to understand your love language. Let's see what this card is. So you guys may have broken up. There may have been some kind of disconnect here. But trying to get rid of that glare there so you can see this card. I'll just hold it like this. Okay. But if you guys aren't together, there will be a reconciliation happening. Somebody is coming through to offer a cup of love to you. So if you're waiting for somebody to come back, they're coming through to offer a cup of love to you, possibly an engagement, but they definitely want to build something of value with you. That is absolutely beautiful, card number 2. So that was card number 2. So card number 3. Let's see what messages the universe has for you. Card number 3. Universe. Whoa. What messages do you have for card number 3? For them and their lover. Universe. What messages do you have for card number 3? Be as clear as possible, please. Messages for card number 3. Clear as possible, please. Messages. Card number 3. Clear as possible, please. Y'all gonna be singing that all night? Messages for card number 3. Clear as possible, please. Alright, what messages do we have? Card number 3. For them and their lover. Please be as clear as possible. Ooh. Okay. We have the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Balancing. Ooh, 2 of Cups. 2 and 2. You might want to, once you finish this reading with me, go ahead and pull up Google and search the symbolism of 22. 22 is a master number. Master numbers in numerology are the only numbers that cannot be broken down. Numerology moves from number 1 to number 9. 9 is completion, and then you start all over again. When you get to 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, so on and so forth, then you start moving into master numbers, and master numbers correlate with master lessons, right? Master lessons. So here you have the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 2 of Cups, and you have the 2 of Coins. Look up 22. Don't forget that. So just talking about the numerology of these numbers, you have 22, which is a master number, and I do know what it means, but I'm not going to tell you because I want you to look it up. And then you have the number 9. 9 is completing a cycle, right? So what I'm getting here is that you have a very divine couple. Someone in this couple has been juggling things. Someone in this couple has been waiting for their ships to come in. And until that ship has come in, they've just been juggling, whether it be finances, whether it be confidence, because I see that somebody in this has been lacking confidence, lacking courage, could have had some financial difficulties, may have been balancing the yin and the yang within themselves, because they had been single for a very long time and they're guarded because of some past hurts. And that guard is keeping them from being truly happy. They can be a little explosive, but they really want to work towards building this relationship with you and really looking within to find out, what has happened with them, what kind of look at the issues and the situations that they found themselves in the past and really try to rectify that and reconcile that within themselves so that they can truly come to you as a whole counterpart. This person adores you, completely adores you. They've just been through a lot in their lives where they've had to face their demons, and they're just in a time where they are finding themselves being very honest with themselves. And I believe that you are being very honest with them as well. They could have been used to being the center of attention, but falsely so. Like they wear a mask to a certain extent. And I believe you hold up a mirror to them, and that frightens them. That frightens them deeply. So they're just going about balancing and removing that mask and coming out of a period where they feel like they haven't been enough. I think they are gaining or obtaining that confidence to realize that they are enough. And you've been instrumental in assisting them in understanding their worth, their value, their worth, their value, right? You've been a very nurturing soul to them. You have assisted them. I think maybe in the past they've taken you for granted because people have come in and out of their lives and left them, and that caused them to question their own value and their own worth. But you stood strong in your love for them, and you both want to build a great future together. Like, this is definitely not a wait in vain. All of the work that you have put into this relationship, all of the passion, all of the healing that has happened within this relationship will only catapult you all, because you've been very resilient. So this will only catapult you all into a new understanding and a new level of being together. Let's see what this card is. Okay. So I kind of see this in two ways. Either somebody is pregnant, and that's what I was just talking about in regards to this relationship elevating to a certain extent. Something may become official. But something in me is just saying that there's a childlike innocence within this relationship. Like, you guys, there's the movie Big Brother with Will Ferrell, or Step Brother with Will Ferrell. There's a part at the end where the father is telling them not to forget their dinosaur because he forgot his dinosaur. And I always say that, and I know people look at me like I'm crazy, but I feel like you guys haven't forgotten your dinosaur. Like, you truly understand what unconditional love is, and you both want to rise to the occasion of love. And I feel like this children card, although you all may have children, or someone may be pregnant right now, or you will have children, I feel like there's just this playfulness within. I feel like there is just this innocence in this relationship that keeps it alive, that revives it. You guys probably have spent many lifetimes together. You definitely are soulmates. It's just a very calming, soothing, relaxing energy, and there's definitely elevation here. Yeah, yeah, so I'm not sure what the message is in that besides just the universe just saying yes. So if you were looking for some clarity, if you were, I don't know, the answer that I'm getting from the universe is yes. So hope that resonates. So yeah, guys, that was Pick a Card for tonight. I hope you guys dug it. It resonated with you. If so, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Tons of content will be coming out. I've also posted up the weeklies for October the 15th. If you are hearing this message 2 years later, then that's just a sign that you need to go check those readings out. And I hope you enjoy those as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and vibing with me. And have a great one. Bye.